The Godwars dungeon is one of the most iconic pieces of content in RuneScape. A combat-only Ironman account, 807 for short, typically can't access it because of a lack of agility, but no such limitation bothers my account, Yalson The Agile. He gave up on a Slayer career to run in circles, all so that he could obtain a full Bandos armor set from General Godwar. Welcome back to Yalson The Agile. Last episode we started training our agility, and this led us away, of course, when we tried to get to the Cannabis rooftops. We had to do a quest, and that quest sent us off on a really big adventure, acquiring new pieces of gear, getting certain levels, and then finally unlocking the rooftop course in the end. We also got a few nice upgrades and some cosmetics even. Today the goal is to finish up that agility grind that we started, so we're going to get that full graceful set, and after that we will continue with some nice early game questing to put up those combat stats even higher. Okay guys, welcome back. I am just about finishing 250 laps and I'm 37 XP short from level 50. I decided that rather than keep going here on the Cannabis rooftops for a few extra marks of grace per hour, I would be going to the Falador rooftop. It is usually considered a bad move, let's say, from a getting agility gear quickly perspective, but it's actually more XP per hour, and I think I might be going on for a little while longer to get that agility level as high as I can, just so that we have as much run energy for all the quests and the things we're going to be doing on this account and the clue scrolls as we can. So as long as I can bear the grind, I will keep on keeping on, and we're going to move to Falador from here on out. So it's nice, 250 laps, 50 agility, 82 marks of grace. I think I'm just going to teleport straight to Berthorpe right now and pick up a few more pieces. Okay, we made it to Falador. We've got the agility cloak, as you can see, and the gloves. These were the only ones I could afford, but I could also afford the boots, but we have the boots of lightness, which do a perfect job for now. And yeah, we're going to have a first little lap around the beautiful Falador rooftop course. I thought I'd let you all watch me run the last lap before level 60. Because of course you haven't seen me run a Falador rooftop course because I fell on the first try. While I'm doing that, I'll talk to you about a little bit of progress we've made. We're obviously almost level 60, which would mean we unlock the Sears rooftop course. Sears is a lot better for XP and for marks of grace, but we're almost there. We will end it at 186, and by now you might know that I am a stickler for nice round numbers. There we go, that's 60 agility, very nice. Too bad I skipped through it so fast, but what are you gonna do? I'm probably gonna run up to 400 laps to get a nice round number. It goes pretty fast, so it's not too much work. And then we'll also have probably 150 marks of grace, which is exactly enough to buy myself the top and the bottoms. And that would mean that we're just gonna run around Sears until we have another 35 to get the boots to finish off the set. And we'll probably leave agility there for now. So yeah, quick little detour. I went to the wilderness to sell the 2 rune daggers, which I still had left in my bank from the Zamorak warriors. So I could go and buy a house. An 807 can buy a house, but obviously you can't do anything with that house except for teleport to it. So that's why you buy it. It's only 1k, so it's worth it. So did I unlock it? I think I did. So from now on, if I have the runes at least, I can teleport to house, which is a pretty useful teleport, certainly in the early game. Gets me quickly to the boat to Ardy, and of course to Port's Rim. And here we are, Sears Village. So The plan is to stack up a few more marks of grace, 40 to be precise. We had 3 left over after the Valley course. And that's to get the graceful boots completing the set. So once we complete the graceful set, we'll see what level we are. I think any level above 60 is absolutely fantastic to like actually start playing the account now. We're probably gonna move on to quests and money making and a bit more exciting things to show you guys. So yeah. And with this last mark of grace, we are finishing the first agility grind. I rounded up the lap counts on the other courses, and I always had like a nice level because we were moving on to the next course. But after this one, I'm just gonna end it at 63, which makes no sense, but whatever, and at 183 because we are going to come back here eventually. So for now I'm gonna end the agility grind here, and we're gonna pick up that full graceful. And here we are, we made it to grace, the last piece of the set. We have exactly enough, gives us graceful boots and a nice collection lock, pop-up of course. Put these on, there we go, and now we look like a main account playing graceful scape. I know most people don't like how it looks, and you know, I also get really bored of it. Fun thing about these restricted Ironman is that they always tend to look really crazy or different from everybody else because they have certain restrictions, but don't worry about it. The graceful set will mostly be used for just to do some quests, and then it'll probably be in the bank most of the time while we do combat related things, because obviously we are a combat restricted Ironman, so that's gonna be it. Alright, enough running around on roofs. Let's check out this castle here. I wonder what could ever be going on in here. Maybe this blue arrow is pointing me somewhere. Maybe, not sure. It seems like we're going to help out a wizard again. Alright, after talking to a few of the Knights of the Round Table, which I apparently want to join for some reason, we found a way to get onto the Morgan Le Fay fortress. To be honest, I'm not sure I can beat the enemy I'm supposed to beat in here, but I guess we'll find out. Damn, I gotta be honest, guys. The wolves really fucked me up. They almost got me. They were hitting threes one by one, so I'm definitely ready to lose this one defense stat. Alright, we made it back to the old man. Let's smash him out of this crystal. There we go. You're very welcome. Another wizard helped, saved, whatever. Let's tell his king about it. And that's the quest. Good shit. And what's even better is now we can talk to him again and get the quest we actually want to do. The Holy Grail. There we go. Yes, tell me all about it, Mr. King. Recommended level of 50. Okay. Merlin is giving us some info. Thanks for the advice, buddy. And now we're supposed to talk to one of the other knights. Okay, so they sent me to have a chat with the monks. It seems like I'm always on quests with holy men and wizards. Alright, we made it from one monk to the other. And this guy is gonna help us get that holy grail with a holy table napkin. Sure, okay. Okay, that should be enough of these. Let's move on with the quest. Okay, so I wasted a little bit of time trying to obtain more than one whistle, which I now found out that's not necessary. And for those of you wondering why I would even try to get more of these items than necessary, there's a clue step that requires them. You usually would go to the Fisherman's Realm using fairy rings after the quest, because I think there's even multiple fairy ring entrances in the Fisherman's Realm. That way you could return to do the clue steps. But obviously my account and other 807s wouldn't have access to said fairy rings, because we cannot do the required quests. Okay, so we made it to the Fisherman's Realm, and I think most of you know what I'm about to do. I have to have a little standoff with this big boy over here, which you're going to flinch. Alright, we're nearing the end, and at the end you have to use the Excalibur to finish him off, otherwise he just regens all his health. There we go. Good stuff. Oh, he's back already. We were sent around to come and save one of the knights, and he's apparently in a bag. I'm not gonna judge him. He was in a box just not too long ago, so yeah, to each his own. Just hope this guy is the right guy. We made it, boys. The Holy Grail. Ow. And after that minor brain fart in the Fisherman's Realm, I've made it back to the King. How goes that quest? Haha, it goes it very well. Oh, 11k prayer XP and defense XP, exactly what we need. And that's gonna put us up to 35 prayer, very nice. And 31 defense from level 1. That's what I'm talking about, and up to level 43. After doing the quest for King Arthur, the king told us about the misery of the world. He told us about vampires that tarnish the east and great serpentine monsters far in the west on the island of Zea. And he asked us to quest around and defeat these foes. So that's what we did. We went to lands in the east where we fought a ferocious vampire. Vampire was slain. I smashed it with a stake, and it gave us a good amount of attack XP. After that, we traveled to the lands of Zea to help with this ferocious serpentine creature which lived under the mountain. But this is where tragedy struck. We realized finally that we had made a grave mistake. And I'm going to stop talking like this to explain it to you. So yeah, this is exactly the moment in time where I realized that I had made a grave mistake. So if you remember in episode 1 all the way back, I put my favor lamp client of current quest onto Shazian, because I thought I was only going to need Shazian and Arceus favor, but I should have put it on Hosidius House, because the only way to get Hosidius favor after using the lamp, or if we're not using the lamp, is to push a plow, which gives farming XP. And I can't do that. The quest had a few nice benefits. First of all, I would have been able to use the book to teleport here, which is going to help out when doing Serachnis. Obviously we have fixes for that in the form of the talisman. Also we could have put the sand snake, which is the boss at the end of the quest, which I was obviously making a joke reference to the raid, but it was a serpentine creature nonetheless. We could have had that in Nightmare Zone, and it's a really good XP monster, let's say, with no special mechanics but a lot of HP. So sadly we won't have access to that. There are also sand crabs hidden away in this quest, which are not as crowded as the regular sand crabs, so that would have been nice as well. And obviously there was a little bit of an agility XP reward at the end of the quest as well. The moment I realized this, I had already done everything you have seen up till now. So yeah, the over 60 agility and a good amount of quests. So I wasn't too keen on doing all of that again. It is what it is. We messed up a little bit. Nothing here was really lost. It's all just quality of life. which would have been nice and would have made the account a bit more interesting as compared to another 807. But obviously noslaY is the big thing. This one quest doesn't change that much. And I'm gonna call the episode here, guys. It's a bit of a sad ending, but let's say this is a two-parter of episodes about the quests I'm doing. So the next episode should come out soonish. I'm going to edit this one. It's gonna be a bit shorter, and then the next one will be out hopefully in the same week, so you get your content at the same rate. Thanks all for watching. I hope you find it enjoyable. I hope you want to subscribe for more. Leave a comment if you didn't like it, or if you liked it, tell me about it. I really want to know. Like the video, share it with a friend who might be interested in it. And yeah, see you next time. I need a drink.